All right, so what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Financial Landscape. We're talking about all the tips and the tools that we need to achieve our goals financially. So if that is something you are interested in, I encourage you, hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know what you're thinking about this content, and let's dive right into the video. So as you can tell from the title, and maybe you can hear it in the echo, we are officially in our home. Yes, you heard it right. I have purchased a house. I am in my house right now. That sounds so amazing to say it, but we are in our house right now. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of go over some of the steps and some of the things that it's going to take for you to get in your house, if that is something you are looking forward to. As I said, this is about us learning all the things that we need to learn in order to achieve our goals. This is one of the biggest goals that I had. So I want to share this experience with you guys, the things that I have learned, and hopefully it will be a help to you guys as well. I don't want to make this a long video. I just kind of want to touch on some brief things that I learned from it, because I am not someone that does this for a living. I only can tell you some of the things that I learned, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. So what I'm going to be doing is, as I'm talking to you guys, I will be kind of doing our sinking funds. If you are new to this channel, there are a couple of things that we are trying to hit in this sinking fund. We're trying to get a paint job at the end of the year. We're trying to buy a MacBook. And I got to be honest with you guys. I'm sorry I didn't tell you this, but I actually already bought a MacBook. I did. I know. I'm sorry I'm supposed to tell you guys that, but I did buy it. And so basically what we're doing now is this money that we're using here is basically just to replace the money that we have already used. Again, the same thing with the loan. This loan has been paid off. We're going to replace that. This is our paycheck challenge that we're doing, and our $5 challenge. This one goes to the envelope stuffing. So what we're about to do now, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to be kind of getting these things set up and back in order. So here we go. Let's get into it. Let's make this really quick. So as you can see from the title, there are a few things that you have to do in order to get approved for a house. The first thing is, the first step that is not in the title is you have to go in and you have to be able to put up your offer. Now, for me, what I did, which most people don't typically do, but because of the environment that we're in right now, it is just very difficult not to do it. So I went in a little bit above asking price, and I also decided to take care of all of the closing costs, because I wanted to secure and make sure that I was able to get this house. This house has turned out to be so much more than I expected. Even now, as I'm getting work done to it, I'm really thinking about showing the process of all of that as well. But for now, I just want to kind of talk about the financial part of it, so you kind of can be aware of what you have to do there. All right. So after you put in your offer is accepted. OK, so the next thing that you have to do is you have to then put up your earnest money. OK, your earnest money is basically a minimum of $500. All right. This is just kind of what they call good faith money, or money that you have to put up front to make sure that you're locked in. OK, now you do not get this $500 back. OK, this $500 is taken off of the closing costs at the end. So when you get to the closing table, you'll see that $500 deducted, but you do not get that money back. All right. That money is gone now, but it is still used at the end. All right. So the next thing after that, but you have to put up the money for the inspection. Now, for me, because of the size of the house I got, and it may be different for you, I had to put up $450. All right. So within the first 3 days of after you put in the offer, you have to put up, for me, it was $950. All right. So that's just something very that you want to be aware of, that you have to pay, that you have to do in order to get approved, to get the process going for you buying the house. You have to put up the earnest money, and you have to get the inspection. The inspection has to be done within the first 10 days, or if not, from what I was told, it is a breach of contract. They give you a certain, well, on mine, let me say it like this. On mine, that's how I went. You had to pay it at that point. Otherwise, it was going to be a breach of contract. All right, so let me take just a quick moment, and I want to do my $5 challenge. All right, like I said, I don't want to make this a long video. I'm not trying to make it long. As I said, that's just the first 2 steps of it. After that, there's something else that we'll talk about in the next video. All right, so I want to kind of leave that there, but I kind of want to just continue to talk to you guys about it, the process, just what I've learned from it. Like I said, I'm not sitting here to proclaim to know everything about it. I don't. All right, but those are just the 2 things that I had to do on the front end. And then in the next video, which hopefully now that we're kind of getting settled, we'll be able to be a little bit more consistent in our uploads. All right, so hopefully the next thing we're going to be doing is going over the next process and the next thing that we had to do on our part to get approved as a first-time home buyer. All right, so the last time we did our $5 stuffing, it was the 10th. Now, we loaded the video up late, so that's why it shows, I guess it was May 28th or May 30th, whenever it may have been that we actually posted that video. But the last one that we did when we actually did that video was May 10th. All right, so we have to do the 15th, we have to do the 20th, we have to do the 25th, the 30th, then we have to do the 5 and the 10th. All right, because I think today's the 8th. Hopefully it won't be another month before we load a video. I'm really hoping so. All right, so right now we only have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. All right, so I'm going to take these 10s like I did last time, and I'm also going to take one of these 20s out as well. All right, so we have to do the 15th. So that's 5, 10, that's the 15th. We have to do the 20th. We have to do the 30th, 1, 2, 3. All right. Did I do that right? Let me see. 15, 20. Oh, see, I missed 25. So we're going to grab another 20. We're going to do 25. All right. We're going to do 30. And then we're going to do 5. And then we're going to do 10. All right, so we have 1 5 left. So what I'm going to do is actually just put that 5 in there as well. So this is all that we have for our $5 challenge. At some point, all the 20s and the 10s that I have, I will be taking those out, and I will be actually taking those to the bank and actually getting $5 bills. So I just want to kind of keep this process going as well, just try to see how much I can get together. You can see, as I showed you guys last time, this is really coming together very nicely. And that's why I want to encourage people, even if I always say, even if it's just $5, just try your best to kind of keep that process going as well. All right, so now what we want to do is our envelope stuffing. We want to kind of get caught up on that because you can see we're kind of behind, and we have 52 weeks and we are nowhere near that just because we've been so hectic and so busy. So this is the 17th, so we're going to add a 20 in there for that one. We'll leave that there. We'll put this back to the side. Okay, we will add a 20 to this box, and that is pretty much going to be it. Now, I'm going to do a giveaway, as you can see in the title. All right, so this is how this giveaway is going to work. This is a giveaway, and it's also, I'm still working toward getting to the 1,000 subscribers. All right, so this is what I have in mind. All right, I have 2 $50 giveaways that I'll be doing, and then also I'll be giving away 2 AirPod Pros. All right, legit AirPod Pros, not fake. These are the real deal that I purchased. Okay, all I need you to do, subscribe to the channel, right? Okay, I need you to pick one of the challenges that you want to do, and that's it. Subscribe to the channel, pick a challenge. That's all you have to do to be entered into this giveaway. My goal is, if we can get this done by the end of June, I am thinking about changing the $50 giveaways to $75. So it'll be 2 AirPod Pros that I'll be giving away to 4 people. Each person will get 1 giveaway. It'll be either $50 giveaway and 2 AirPod Pros, or, you know, $75 if we can get this done by the end of the month. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying this content. Again, let me know what you're thinking about it. I'm so excited about this phase of us actually talking about all the ins and outs of getting prepared to buy a home. That is some of the tips that we're trying to learn. And that's what this channel is about. It's about us growing together, and it's about us learning. So hopefully you guys have saw something in this video to help you continue to reach your goals. And we will see you guys in the next video.